Imagine like a subatomic particle just slamming into Earth with so much energy. It makes the Large Hadron Collider look like I don't know, a completely drained AAA battery.
Right, like a remote control that just died.
Exactly. Anyway, welcome to CasuTalks. Grab your coffee, pull up a chair, because today's deep dive is, well, it's all about how new discoveries are basically shattering all our old assumptions.
Yes, welcome in everyone. It's so good to be here. And honestly, looking through the sources you sent me today, the universe is just acting incredibly dramatic right now. It is straight up refusing to follow our standard rules.
It really is. And I mean, that particle from the hook is the perfect place to start. So back in 2023, there was this neutrino detected that had like 100,000 times more energy than humanity can artificially produce.
Which is wild because according to standard physics models, a particle with that much energy just shouldn't exist. It's totally impossible.
Right. But there's this paper from UMass Amherst that suggests a really crazy explanation. They're saying what we actually saw was an evaporating primordial black hole.
Exactly. I mean, Stephen Hawking theorized ages ago that these tiny ancient fossils from the dawn of the universe slowly evaporate, they get super hot, and then they just boom, explode.
Wow.
But to explain this specific massive burst of energy, researchers introduced this highly theoretical concept called a dark charge.
Oh, dark charge. That sounds like a sci-fi villain.
It really does. It's this complex model involving dark electrons that might actually explain all the missing dark matter in the universe.
Okay, wait, hang on. Let me push back on this for a second. If these primordial black holes are just popping off all over the place and they're full of this dark charge, why did only the KM3 net detector catch it? I mean, the ice cube detector down in Antarctica is built for this exact stuff, and it saw absolutely nothing.
Well, that discrepancy is exactly why we need the dark charge theory. Think of dark charge like a magnetic frequency.
Okay.
Ice Cube is basically scanning the skies for standard AM radio, right? Like our normal expected neutrino interactions.
Yeah.
But KM3net accidentally caught the dark charge's FM frequency.
Oh, so they're just listening to the wrong station.
Precisely. The explosion generates this highly specific signal that our standard models completely miss.
So our standard models are totally failing in depth space. And, according to that new dynamical systems study we looked at, they're failing on the running track, too.
Oh, they really are. I mean, traditional coaching has always told us there is one single perfect sprinting technique.
Right, like there's a mold you have to fit into.
Exactly. But this new research proves that maximum speed is actually an emergent property. It's this highly complex system that depends entirely on an individual's unique limb mechanics and their neuromuscular coordination.
Yeah, the study specifically points to Gout, that incredible Australian sprinter. Everyone is obsessed with comparing his form to Usain Bolt's.
Which is so unfair to him, honestly.
Right, because if Gout tried to just copy Bolt's stride, he'd probably just slow himself down.
He absolutely would. Bolt's speed came from his height and that massive stride length. But Gout generates speed through a completely different rhythm. Speed isn't one size fits all. It's an individual puzzle your nervous system has to solve.
It's like trying to optimize a race car by forcing a massive Ferrari engine into a lightweight Jeep chassis.
Oh, that's a perfect analogy.
Like, the parts are great individually, but if you ignore the actual structural mechanics of the vehicle, it's just going to tear itself apart on the track.
Yes, exactly. And, when we look at how we explore these unique, rule-breaking environments out in the cosmos, like the moon or Mars, we're realizing our standard tools are way too rigid there, too.
Oh, you're talking about the lunar discoveries?
Yeah.
The moon isn't just this static dead rock. Like, we just found a brand new 22-meter bright impact crater, and we are still trying to figure out how ancient water gets trapped in the freezing shadows of places like Haworth Crater.
Right. And to map those harsh, unpredictable terrains, scientists are finally moving away from those standard wheeled rovers. They're testing this four-legged, semi-autonomous robot called Animal. It's literally a robot dog.
Basically, yes. It uses built-in spectrometers on its robotic arms to independently assess which geological targets are actually worth analyzing.
So it's making its own scientific decisions. That is wild. Instead of like a remote-controlled car waiting hours for a human to approve a 2-inch movement, they're taking the leash off the Mars rover.
Precisely.
Letting it loose like an eager space dog to go sniff out biosignatures.
I love that image. And that localized autonomy is the key. Because it isn't waiting for a human to micromanage every step, Animal processes geological data up to 3 times faster than a traditional rover.
Wow, 3 times?
Yeah. It proves that agility and independent decision making can just drastically outperform standardized heavy equipment.
It really all comes back to realizing that nature just does not care about our neat, tidy
Or
categories.
even a little bit. Which, leaves you guys with a fun thought to mull over today. If the fundamental physics of the early universe need hidden variables like dark charge just to function, could our current understanding of gravity be just as incomplete?
Ooh, that is a dramatic thought.
Right. What if gravity isn't a constant force, but something that actually fluctuates based on cosmic variables we haven't even thought to measure yet? Just let that one keep you up at night.
Ha ha ha. It's the perfect question to keep you challenging your assumptions.
Exactly. Well, thanks for joining us to unpack all this today. Be sure to come back tomorrow for more daily news.
Yes, please do. And hey, don't forget to like and share. Oh, and since we talked about so much crazy stuff today, drop the phrase dark charge space dog in the comments so we know you hung out with us till the end.
Haha, yes. Dark Charge Space Dog. We'll catch you tomorrow on CasuTalks.